This 40 crown ticket just showed me 15 Prague neighborhoods and where not to overpay for a property. Just for the price of a coffee, 40 crown. Not like those guide tours for 1000 crown, which are making exactly the same road. So hop on and enjoy the tour with the cheapest price ever. Náměstí míru. This is the peak of Vinohrady. And if you are an expat in Prague, you have probably heard about it. The price here, around 165,000 crowns per square meter. Expensive? Yes. But let me tell you why people pay it. You have got perfect metro access on Line A, weekend farmers markets right in this square. Great coffee, Vinohrady nearby, a neighborhood that just works. Young professionals love it here. Expats feel at home. Families enjoy the vibe. Is it worth 165,000 per square meter? Well, if you want to walk to work, grab coffee at a nice cafe and buy fresh vegetables on Saturday morning market, then yes, this is your neighborhood. But if you are just chasing the address, keep watching. We will find you a better value. The National Theatre, right on the border between New Town and Old Town. As central as it gets. And price? 180 to 190 crown per square meter. Premium Prague 1. You are paying for location, culture, riverside views, and the address. National Theatre right here, the river, history everywhere. But the reality? Almost no parks. And if you have a dog, you are taking trams to find a bigger green space. Tourists everywhere, constant noise. Perfect if culture is your priority and you must be in the absolute center. But if you want quiet mornings or easy park access, this feels more like living in a museum. Are you paying for the lifestyle or just the address? But let's continue. We are slowly approaching the main attraction, Prague Castle. Welcome to Malá Strana. And yes, it's stunning. Look at these buildings. Every one of them looks like it belongs in a fairy tale. But here is what the postcard don't tell you. The price is 190,000 plus crowns per square meter. And you know what you are really paying for? Tourists. Lots and lots of tourists. Most of these buildings are B&Bs, short-term rentals, tour groups at 7 a.m. So yes, it's gorgeous, but living here? That's a different story. Unless you really love the idea of waking up to the sound of a guided tour explaining your building's history every single morning. It's beautiful to visit, but is it the right place to live in? Think twice before you buy. Let's jump back to our Tram 22. Malostranské náměstí, Leisure Town Square. And I'm going to give you a fun fact. Almost nobody actually lives here. This is embassy territory, government building, high-end restaurants. You will see flags from a dozen countries, and you will see tourists taking photos. But residents? Not so much. If you do find a property for sale here, and that's a big if, you are looking at premium pricing. We are talking about price around 200,000 crown plus, of course. And even then, you are not really buying a home. You are buying a piece of history that happened to have a kitchen. So my advice, enjoy the square, take your photos, have coffee, but for actual living, skip it. There are better neighborhoods ahead. So let's continue and visit some pretty views at the Prague Castle. And here we are, Prague Castle, Pražský hrad, the most iconic landmark in the city. Now I check S-Reality before coming here. In the last year, there were literally only a handful of transactions in this entire area. We are talking about single digits. And when something does sell, the price is around 180,000 crown per square meter. Look around. Do you see anyone walking out of these buildings with groceries? No. because this isn't a neighborhood where people live. It's a tourist attraction. This is a quarter for looking at, not for living in. Most properties here are government buildings, embassies, or owned by people whose worth I can't even be compared. We are here just for the view, which is, to be honest, incredible. And finally, Břevnov. If you have never heard of it, you are not alone. Most expats haven't. The price? 140,000 crown per square meter. That's 25,000 cheaper than Vinohrady, and you are only 20 minutes from the center. What do you get? Space, green areas, and 1,000-year-old monastery. Actual residence community. This is where families move when they want room to breathe without leaving Prague. No tourists, no pretense. Just the real neighborhood with parks, local shops, and good tram connections. If you want more space for less money and don't need to be in the absolute center, Břevnov is one of the best value areas in Prague right now. Feel free to entrance this inside area of Břevnovský klášter. By the way, there is a spring Brusnice, which is very well known and is written in the old Prague and Czech stories. Under this Baroque church you can find the Roman before what was built, and it's very nice archaeological site. And here, in this restaurant, there is the oldest brewery in Czech Republic from 9th century. And it was renewed in 2011. They brew a very good beer. And the food, wow, is very lovely. So, what did we just learn? For 40 crowns, Tram 22 showed us the full spectrum of Prague real estate. So, here's the lesson. Prague isn't one piece, it's a spectrum. And the right neighborhood depends on what you actually value. Not just what looks good in photos. Before you commit to any area, take this ride. It's 40 crowns, the cheapest market research you will ever do. Want to see real transactions in these neighborhoods? Actual price, actual properties? Check our Flat Check series. I'm Ondřej Píša, mortgage advisor and real estate agent helping expats navigate Prague's property market. Thanks for riding with me. See you next time.